Eto guys, puro na lang si Casimero ang pinag-uusapan natin. Pag-usapan naman natin yung kondisyon ni Paul Butler. And someone sent me this. Itong photo na to. Payat ni Paul Butler. At ako'y curious pa rin and credit to whoever took the photos. Just someone sent me that. So, konting props lang. Pero dito sa video na ito, pag-usapan natin yung kondisyon ni Paul Butler. Ako ay nahihiwagaan pa rin dyan sa height ni Paul Butler kasi nakalist dun sa Probellum website he's 5'10". At ano kaya, pwede bang mangyari na si Paul Butler naman ang mahirapan makakuha ng timbang? Pag-usapan natin yan at sa mga hindi pa po nakasubscribe, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Simulan na natin ito.
Powercast Sports. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell.
Okay, of course, Cuadro Alas Angas ng Pinas versus Paul Butler. Please watch that fight April 22 in the UK. I think that's going to be a late night here in the Philippines. I'm still a little bit confused because nung tiningnan ko siya dun sa poster, 1:11 a.m. or 1 a.m. lumalabas ng April 23. Tapos nung nag-register na ako sa Probellum website, lumalabas na parang umaga siya ng April 23 or umaga ng April 23. So I will get back to you on that. Keep subscribed and keep your notification bell kasi maglalagay ako ng commentary kung anong oras yung commentary, yun din yung oras ng palabas. So, pero if it's in the UK, usually it's madaling araw dito sa Pilipinas. Pero ito na, pag-usapan na natin pare. Maya't-maya ko na lang nakikita sa social media na nag-aaway ang mga tao regarding sa timbang ni General Casimero. The positive side of this, champ, is that ikaw talaga ay pinag-uusapan ng mga tao. At sa akin lang unsolicited advice sa mga tao sa magkabilang kampo. Nako, this is just distractions actually. Distractions. Malapit na yung laban. And hopefully, of course, as a Filipino boxing fan, world champ General Casimero, of course, I hope na makuha niya yung timbang niya. But nonetheless, let's talk about Paul Butler. No, Paul Butler, hindi lang naman si General Casimero kukuha ng timbang. So na-curious ako after someone sent me this one. Ito yung picture ni Paul Butler. So, he looks like he's ready for the weight. And he's 5'10" according to yung listed. So, napaisip ako, nag-check tuloy ako sa Paul Butler Instagram and I'm seeing his photos right here, his training and sabi ko 5'10" ba talaga? Yun muna So I have to dig around and check and I see here Charlie Edwards. Of course we know Charlie Edwards and if you look at the height of Charlie Edwards and Paul Butler, halos parehas lang. And Charlie Edwards is listed as 5'6". So I don't think Paul Butler is 5'10", at least based on the photos. But let me tell you this. Both Casimero and Paul Butler has the same rule. They follow the same rule. So hindi lang po si Casimero ang kailangan kumuha ng timbang, ang kailangan umattend sa weigh-in, ang kailangan umattend sa laban. Or else, mawawalan din ng opportunity si Paul Butler, yung mandatory niya mawawala. So, it's both of them. So both of them has those pressure sa kanilang laban, and it's actually the normal thing that boxers do in preparation for a fight, especially kung sabi nga niya 5'10" or 5'6". Syempre mas maraming mas mukhang mapayat. And for me, Paul Butler, from what I've been hearing and what I've been reading, but again, that's as far as we know because we're not from UK. We don't know Paul Butler. We try to reach out, but we can't get any information. Obviously, we're Filipino, so maybe after. But I think Paul Butler is the kind of person that or fighter that will not let go of this opportunity. I think this opportunity is very big for him. Especially this opportunity has already made him popular in the Philippines, at least because General Casimero is a very popular fighter here in the Philippines. So Paul Butler, I'm sure, will do his best, but he may do his best, but he's still, kumbaga, he'll be challenged to also make weight as same as other boxers. But the way I'm looking at this, the last photos, the photos that I sent you, mukhang kuwang-kuha niya na eh. Mukhang makukuha niya na. At saka nandun na siya sa Liverpool. That's his advantage. He doesn't need to only he only needs, I mean, to adjust to his weight, the condition, the environment, and the time zone is there. So for Casimero, that's the challenge. So once he goes to Liverpool, and I do not know when. I'm making this video April 12, so that's technically 10 days. For most boxers, tatandaan po natin to, ikita natin yung mga MP boxers, buwan dun sa lugar ng pinaglalabanan, because it's not just the weight that kailangan ng kuhanin ng boxer, no? Syempre, you have to adjust. Magkaibang parte ng mundo na naman. Remember, kumbaga sa Dubai, sa kabilang parte ng mundo yung yung Liverpool sa from the US. So he needs to adjust to that. Ang umaga gagawin niyang gabi, ang gabi gagawin niyang umaga. Those type of things. So that's why Janro Casimero is a road warrior. Champ is a road warrior. So regardless of the situation, he's able to adjust to that. But that's gonna be a challenge. But again, hindi lang po si Casimero may challenge, si Paul Butler din. And the truth is, with Jonas Sultan, na nasasabi na ng maraming tao na backup, he is a backup not just for Casimero, I believe, because he's a backup also for Paul Butler. So if any one of them does not make it to the fight, then Jonas Sultan will be the man to replace any of them. But the thing is, it's this one, no? There are situations na dapat maintindihan natin sa makinig po kayo, no? For example lang, one of them did not make the weight but still attended the weigh-in, did not make the weight pero hindi naman ganun kalaki. Pag masyadong malaki, pwedeng mahinto. Huwaga, usually pag sobrang unprofessional na yung timbang, kuwari ang timbang ay 118, tapos biglang papunta siya dyan ng 122, 123, above the parang dalawang division na o isang division na inakyat, lampas pa, then pwedeng hindi matuloy ang laban. But, let's just say, for example, lampas ng 1 or 2 pounds, there are consideration. But the unfortunate thing is, if, let's just say, General Casimero did not make the weight, mawawala sa kanya yung belt niya, pero pwede pa rin siya lumaban. However, hindi niya na mapapanununan yung belt, yung record na lang. Same goes with Paul Butler. And this is the same thing. Pag basta championship, kailangan impunto. No more. Pwedeng less. Pwedeng less than 118, but no more than 118. That's the exact weight na kailangan na makuha po ng boksingero. Okay? So sa mga fans po na umabot hanggang dito sa dulo na there's a lot of fans now or a lot of bloggers that's we need to make sure that we keep our boxers focused. That's the important thing. And this type of things that's happening on the local level is not actually helping. If I am either camp, especially the Casimero camp, na I'll just focus on these things and yaan na lang magdadada yung mga kalaban nyo. Kasi pag ganun na nadadagdagan lang. But let's focus. Let's hope for all the best. And let's just talk about boxing and let's just help our boxers, whether it's Casimero, whether it's Jonas Sultan, whether whoever it is na lalaban, let's just be professional about it because this is professional boxing. And Paul Butler has a mission. And I'm going to tell you this. Whatever is happening is right now in reference to all of the issues, it's favoring Paul Butler. And Paul Butler, who's watching from the outside and see the Filipinos trying to kill each other and trying to throw things at each other, is only helping the cause of Paul Butler. So makinig po kayo ha. Kung tayo mismo nagkakaganito, wala. No, and in some cases, naintindihan ko naman yung punto ng mga ibang tao. But kumbaga, kung isa sasagot, tapos walang sasagot, matatapos din yan. Pero hindi. It's time for us to set aside ego for our champ. It's time for us to just focus on boxing muna. And then, yun lang. I mean, okay yung usapan na mananalo ko, matatalo to. But we should just let our boxers focus on the fight. That's all I'm saying. Okay? Wag niyo na ako isama diyan. Ako, boxing lang tayo. But those are just my unsolicited advice. Pero, tingin niyo ba magkakaproblema si Paul Butler sa kanyang timbang? That's a question. Again, backup si Jonas Sultan ng parehong boxers from what I understand. Pausulod pa ako sports, usap po ulit tayo at sana po medyo nabigyan ko kayo ng additional information value sa aking commentary opinion about the upcoming fight. Build up na rin to, kasama to sa build up and excited na tayo lahat. Excited na rin ako. A lot of things happening. A lot of things. So hold on to your seats because this is drama from outside to inside the ring. Let's see. Abangan na lang ang susunod na kabanata. Salamat po and good luck po sa ating lahat. Again, Casimero versus Butler, April 22 in Liverpool. And subscribe, hit the notification. Huwag ka mong kalimutan mag-comment ha. Kahit ano pa yung comment mo, okay lang sa akin. No problem.
Powercast Sports. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell.